capital R. Family is my greatest treasure. Family is my greatest treasure. With a wife by my side.
Yo, Chavit, this beat knocking.
When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, nothing. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, it's like magic, nothing. You bring light to my life, you wipe dark from the past. I keep my eyes on low, but I'm pressing the gas. We in the Rolls Royce, going real fast. It ain't the same if you ain't riding passenger side. Stay alive, gotta keep my eyes open. I'm on the grind, tired of getting money, buy houses and copping rides. I don't deal with hoes, I got a wife by my side.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to prime the engine with the oil, get everything nice and lubricated. There won't be a start, but you will hear the starter. You gotta do this 3 times for 20 seconds. So I did it 1 time already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I did it for 7 seconds. 1 more time. Alright. Turn this off. Disconnect the battery. And there we go. There we have it. What it do? Y'all see the 535 is coming together nicely. Just gotta put some more lower end grill and fog lights back in. I am currently, so while I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that, I'm actually siphoning the coolant. So I measured for the most part how much coolant was in here, which was about this tub. So if I can get all this coolant back into the system, start it, let the bubbles kind of come up, turn it off, and siphon it again, that'll give me a good indication of how much coolant is going in. As you can see, siphoning in nice and slow, so it's running through the system until it gets to a nice full level. And we're gonna keep it going. So I need my intake ain't a little bit. Okay. That was my test start. Of course, I didn't have everything hooked up. I just wanted to hear if it was going to try to catch. It did, so I'm happy with that. All I got to do now is bolt down my intake manifold, redo some of the wiring, because I got one wire going down and it's supposed to be going on top. I noticed that when I compared it to the other BMW. And yeah, that was really good. So that was a test start. You can hear it. It's ready. It's ready. Okay, you guys, so yeah, just did a test start on the 535, and of course I didn't have everything hooked up. I just wanted to hear if I wanted to prime it to see if the fuel rail, high pressure fuel pump was leaking, and if the fuel lines were good to go. So everything on the fuel line, I didn't spill any gas. The spark plugs and the ignition coils are working as they should. I did have the intake manifold off, so obviously the air to fuel ratio and what the computer thought it needed was off. So as it started, it would quickly die down because it's going to lean. And so yeah, but my test start is good to go. Today, after I get off work, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do my one of my wires is going below the intake manifold, and it should be going on top of the intake manifold, which is going to plug into my mass airflow sensor in the back of the air box. So I gotta just take that wire from down and put it on top, and then I'll be good there. Other than that, the bumper is buttoned up. I got the under panel to do. I still gotta finish bolting up the muffler. I did hook up the cat to the muffler so it won't be loud when I do start it up for the first time. And just got to continue to button up everything underneath. Yeah, we almost there, man. One more day. I keep saying one more day. I've been saying one more day since like Saturday, bro. I've been saying one more day since Saturday, but I'm getting closer. So let's see if it works. So in the attempt to be as authentic as possible, I wanted to shoot this out here. Anyone who has been following this rebuild of the BMW F10 535 Bavarian Motor Works, if you DM me and let me know, because on tomorrow, Wednesday, and I can push it back to Thursday, I want someone other than myself to turn the key for the first time to get an authentic reaction, whether or not it works or it don't work. You know, it's about being authentic, it's about being true, about being real. So if you're interested, let me know, and I'm gonna select one of the followers, fans, whatever, not a fan, one of the followers that would like to come over to the garage and do the first start of this 535. Yeah, let's do it. Yo, we back at it again. And as you can see, we have the F10 535 back together. I did get a response back from one of my followers. You know what I'm saying? Big V. I feel I got your big money, you know what I'm saying? So tomorrow, for the first time, we're going to attempt to start this car. I'm still on the jacks, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off of the jacks and put it on the ground. I'm going to take my scan tool and put it on the computer and clear all the codes. And then we're going to be ready for our special guest to come through and bless us with his presence and give us whether or not this thing starts. Being verification. Tire pressure monitoring malfunction, system unable to detect pressure, tire loss, console. Probably because I had the tires off. So look, man, the dash is lit up, boy. It's lit up. They don't have 4 tires. Where are the 4 tires? I can't. Anyways, so yeah, but we're gonna clear all that stuff out real quick. So here it is. It's a N35 N55 engine, 2013 model. Nice, dude. Some DME faults. Probably a lot of stuff to deal with the battery. I mean, it's got, I don't even, you don't tell me how many faults, but I bet every module, every last one of them has a fault. So we're going to do a quick erase. Get rid of everything. I'm going to quick erase everything. All right. We have no faults, but we are getting a battery low. It's at, the voltage is at 9.8.9. So that battery is being drained because the car is, you know, doing what it does. Never been started before. Will it start? Tune in tomorrow. All right, we're gonna get this another try. All right. Did the same thing. Started and cut off again. One more time.
Cut it off?
No, you do it. Just do what you've been doing. So we getting the pressure, we getting the start, we just not getting continuous fuel flow. All right, bet. I'm gonna do some more research. We're gonna start back on this a little bit later. Get that first. We didn't get that start. We getting it to turn over. It's turning over. It's not seizing up. It sounds like there might be a fuse or either it might be a fuse or electrical injector. Could be injector, could be no fire, but I feel like I'm getting a start. So anyways, for the most part, hey, big shout out to the Valiant for coming and assisting us with getting the BMW started. So we have 2 issues that we're getting ready to work on right now. I'm going to show you, then I'm going to work on those, and then I'm going to go back to the main goal of this. The first issue was when I closed the hood and we pulled the release latch, it did not release this side of the hood. So I wasn't able to actually open the hood until I went down into the wheel well. I went down into the wheel well, and let me turn my flashlight on here. I went down into the wheel well, and the little, if you can't really see it, but it's that black cord right there was not sitting in the where was it? It wasn't sitting in the gap that it's supposed to be sitting in. It's currently not sitting in the spot right now. So what I'm gonna do, this one right here, this right here wasn't sitting in the spot where it's supposed to be sitting. So what I'm gonna modify the connector here at the bottom, that little groove. I'm gonna make it a little thicker, and then I'm gonna be able to slide it into that little spot where it's not gonna pop out. Cause this popped out and I wasn't able to open the hood. So that's number 1. Number two is the car did not start, as you already know. So I decided to hook up my scanner, and my scanner tells me, and that's, again, this is all about, it's all about taking care of the first problem so you can get to the next problem. So my scanner tells me that after I hook it up, I got my car on, I got my scanner hooked up, I have an all-tail here. You gotta have one of these, you guys. Let me turn off the flashlight because you probably don't need that. Okay, so my scanner tells me that my this is what so when the car tried to start, it sounded like it wasn't getting fuel. So my fuel low pressure is about 680 kPAs. Don't know what that actually in terms to actual far as words. It's 680 is the low side fuel pressure, and that's the fuel pressure coming from the fuel pump in the back to the high pressure pump. Now the high pressure pump is supposed to be anything above 680, and my high pressure fuel pump right now is showing 9 MPAs. I want to kind of change that to the same, but if I'm not mistaken, looking at the Rolls Royce and my other BMWs and other cars, 0.9 is no pressure after the high pressure pump. The high pressure pump isn't pushing any pressure, any fuel into the injectors, and my injectors are not firing, and a little bit of gas that they are getting doesn't equate to what it needs to actually start up. So I'm going to check my high pressure fuel pump to make sure that connector is connected, because if that's not connected, I don't even know if I would be getting this 0.5. I'm gonna do a couple tests. Anyways, I got 2 things I'm gonna do. One I'm gonna knock out real quick, and then the second one is gonna be the fuel pump, the high pressure fuel pump rail. I'm gonna find. Okay, so let's go ahead. So I got it back in, and it's in there nicely secured to where it's not just falling out. I'm sorry, right here. I got it in there nice and secure where it's not just falling out anymore. So we're gonna close it down and see if problem 1 is taken care of. I'm gonna definitely line this up bumper a little bit better. Okay, so it's closed now, and we're gonna pull the lever inside here. Down here, pops up. Okay, 1 down. Nice. 1 problem down, 1 to go. I know the next thing is the high pressure fuel pump, which runs about $160. We'll order it, get it in, slap it in, and see what happens. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Yuka with the 535. I'm loving this. I didn't cry though. I thought I was gonna cry today. I thought I was gonna start. I thought I was gonna cry. So we are on our way to a place to see if we can pick up a couple parts for the BMW. Oh, they got a G-Wagon. I'm buying a G-Wagon. I'm buying a G-Wagon. Anyways, so I'm here at the junkyard, and I called earlier here to see if they had some BMWs that I could actually borrow these parts from until my new ones come in, because I really want to see if it's going to start today. So we are at the local scrap yard, salvage yard, and we're going to go in and see if we can't acquire this fuel cam, this fuel pump. I forgot what it's called. They call it runner, floater, follower device to put inside the car to see if we can get it to start. So, okay, they got a G-Wagon. Hold on now. Can I just get the G-Wagon and put a wrap on the G-Wagon? I will check it out. So they actually have cars and stuff for sale out here. All right, you guys. So we are in the yard. Let's see. 2002s, but I see one that actually looks like it might work. Let's check it out. All right, so we have a BMW. This is a 3 Series, but it's a 2013. Says bad motor on it, and we're going to test out and see what we can get off of here for ours, and that way we can go back and test out our project. So here we go. Let's do it. Okay, so we are headed back to the garage, and we had a successful mission. We got what we needed, and we also got some extra stuff. Okay, so we are headed back to the garage, and we had a successful mission. We got what we needed, and we also got some extra stuff. That was quite impressive. Now, I don't know how it's going to look on the BMW, but I am going to try and give it a whirl, see if it fits. Yeah, so here we go, you guys. Just got our follower, camshaft follower that goes into the fuel pump, and so this is the one piece that I don't know how long. Sorry, the light. I don't know how long this has been missing from this car. When I bought this car, this piece was not inside of the high pressure fuel pump, which is why when we went to start it, every time it seemed like it wanted to, not every time. Once we got the crankshaft unseized by breaking it loose, whatever, inside the engine before I did the repair, there was a time where it would almost start and then it would lock up. Well, it's not locking up now because, of course, we fixed that problem. Thank you, guys. But this was never in there. This will not allow your car to start. If a mechanic wanted to sabotage a person's car, or someone wanted to sabotage your car, I'm looking over there. If they took this out, you would never know why your car is not starting. Somebody took this out. I don't know if they placed it inside the car for later. I haven't seen this around at all, and I labeled every part that I removed off this engine, so I know it has never been inside of this garage. However, let's go ahead and install it. I'm trying to get to my, there we go, flashlight. All right, so it has always looked like that. It has always looked like that, and I know that it was this way because when I disconnected, there's a spring in there, and the spring's supposed to push the cover up. The cover never came up. I had to pry the cover up the first time I took this off. So there's a little groove in here. Okay, that little nipple, and as you can see, there's a little slot there. You just make sure that nipple goes into that slot. Okay, and it should sit down all the way deep in there. Now we have a follower in there that could actually push the spring. It's gonna push the spring of the high pressure fuel pump, the old one that I had. So I did order a high pressure fuel pump that I am going to return as soon as it gets here. And I know my phone is doing all this auto adjusting. And there you go, you guys. So let me go ahead and put this together. We're gonna test it out, put it back together, and go from there. Yo, this I can't make this up. If something was gonna go wrong, it need to go wrong with me because I can figure it out. Common sense, YouTube, yeah, we got this. Let's go. All right, I'm back at it again. We're gonna check it out. I've already put in that high pressure fuel gauge. I don't think I took out actually I did take out the fuse. Let me put the fuse in real quick. Let's see if we get it to run. Here we go. Okay, that was longer than before. Let's see what's going on. Try it again. Yes! 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 Okay, we got a little bit of smoke. We gotta let the engine come to temperature so it can bond and mend everything together. But it sounds good. Yeah. I did it. Woo! Yo, this is my family, you guys. This is my beautiful family. My beautiful family. Yeah. They were here to witness the birth of. All right, well, it's gonna smoke a little bit until I figure out, you know. But let me pull out the garage. Yo, y'all know I had to go ahead and hit it with that first wash. The first wash. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. Bam. Brother, that's the little cousin right there. Well, that's that grown man right there, though. That's that grown man right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm getting ready to clean up some check engine light issues that I still see on. I'm gonna suss those out, get those taken care of. This boy gonna be so smooth. Oh my God. This joker right. The engine is quieter than my 5. So I'm gonna take my 5 in the garage next. And I'm gonna tear it down and build it up just like this. I'm gonna rip it down. It ain't nothing wrong with it, but I can't let the M5 be outdone by the little cousin. No, we can't do that.